Hello fellow crafters, my name is George and this is the Spare Time G, and today we're gonna make a highly requested topic, which is the Kylo Ren's helmet, a cosplay prop from clay, of course. If you enjoy my projects, consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on to get notified once I upload new video. So as you have seen in the introduction, the prop is quite large, didn't even fit in my camera angles at that distance, so we need quite a large and a strong frame in order to make the details on it. So I'm going to use my traditional wire technique coated with the duct tape for face and also the back portion of the head. This is of course measured out by my head size, and this is quite a rigid structure as well, but I'm going to still add one more arc on it to make it stronger and easier for me to add more details. So this is the additional reinforcements for the face and as well the frontal curve serves to give me the place to attach some paper and later clay in order to make the details on the face of the mask, of course. And this is quite strong structure, to be honest. It's made of the simple curve of the wire, which is curved around the attaching wire, and then it is attached with duct tape for additional rigidity, and it is quite firm construction, to be honest. And then I'm going to use this paper to make the whole frame, cover the whole frame with this stiff material. So this is the finished, rough sketch of our covered frame. As you can see, it looks quite ugly at this point, but right now I need to reinforce the surface of paper. It is not stiff enough for me to press the clay without bending it, and that is, as you can see, I have added some structural shapes of paper at the sides. Looks like an armored plates of sorts, and this is actually the purpose of it. I need the whole frame to be as rigid as possible, so while adding the clay layer it won't bend and retain the round shape of the basic head. And this is the finished version of it. Right now it looks quite nice, some kind of medieval helmet shape. As you can see, there is some irregularities. It is not entirely round. I have used some layers of paper here to make it to bulk out a little bit, but later I'm going to use just a simple clay for this purpose. Right now I have attached the frontal face section to the back side, and also have added some additional wires on the top part of the forehead. This is of course to attach the visor later on, and now I'm going to cover the whole frontal portion with paper with the similar technique as I used. This is the finished product of it. As you can notice, the first part looked like an American footballer's helmet, and this part looks like a motorcycle rider's helmet. And this is the thing I'm going to use as a visor. This is a green plastic bottle. I liked the green shape as it is darker and looks like more tactical. You can go with brown or some other. The good thing in here is that, as you can see, it is curved quite sharply, and I don't want that. But if you alter the side of which the curvature is coming out, if you turn this around like this, you will get the curvature of different shape, and this shape is perfect for me as it is the almost exact proportions for my visor cut. So I'm going to just add some duct tape on it and this will be done. As you can see here, I have added duct tape on the sides of the visor, and I think that's going to be enough. Right now I need just a simple clay to finish the attachment process, and I love this curvature. It looks quite nice and looks like motorcycle helmet. And here is the clay addition process. As you can see, it's going quite well. I have used some black clay, but of course I'm going to paint it later, and I have used it to fill out the gaps in between the visor and the helmet frame. And here is the finished layering process. As you can see, it looks like kind of futuristic or maybe kind of lava armor texture, quite nice. And right now we need to smooth it up in order to make a nice and round shape. I have used the clay layers in order to make the whole frame rounder. Where it was a slack, I used more of it on the back side. For this example here, I have used more clay in order to bulk out this side. And yeah, I'm also going to use the clay to narrow down the visor portion for it to look more like Kylo Ren's helmet visor. As you can see right here, this is the finished shape of the visor, and also I have started some smoothing process as well. Of course, I have also started adding some, how to say this, back portions which are coming out of the helmet a little bit, and like making the whole neck side portion. And here you can see the almost finished shape of this thick neck kind of shape. I like this green color, like you can go with any other, but still. And this is another step for our smoothing. I have finished it up, and right now we just need to add some details on the face, of course, and smooth it up a little bit on the back side. So this is the detail adding process I have started. As you can see, it is quite easy to do at this point. Just use the stripes of the clay and go through it. And this is the finished product without painting, of course. Even now it looks quite nice to me, and right now we need to paint this up in black and silver. And here's the finished product, the painted version of it. I'm really happy with this result. I like how the color black covered up all these bumps and scratches on the back side, especially on the back side of the helmet, as when you are facing with the wide areas where you need it to be smooth, the wider the area is, the easier it is to detect some irregularities. But on the frontal portion it's quite much more easier. As you can see, it is much more detailed, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. And it is one of my best builds at this point. At least I like it the most, and I'm definitely going to use it on my upcoming cosplay. And you can always go to my Facebook page to see pictures of this and other of my projects. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed making it. It was quite a challenge for me to make all these smooth parts on the back side of the helmet, but I'm really happy with this result. Hope you will be as well. Have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.